Yo, what's going on? It's your boy KG back with another 1-5 Things Deep. What we learned about Man United versus Aston Villa. And we got to get into it, man. Let's not waste no time. Let's talk up the things. Because, boy, like, when you talk about this Man United side and the journey that we've been on, it's an absolute disgrace. It is. The first thing deep, Ten Hag, I've said Ten Hag out before, but, you know, it's never been more clearer to me. The clarity that I've had over this last week has been insane, to be honest. And obviously it was right there in front of me. Missed it. Totally missed it. And everything is, I'm at that phase now, and probably people have been here for a longer time, of a lot of the moves he does is really starting to like annoy me. Like, I'm annoyed by Ten Hag's decisions. His decisions don't make sense. You know, there's inconsistency to the decisions. The first decision, which I understand, the funny thing is, it was a good decision. You know, Matthias de Ligt and Leacher were playing like trash. You know, and end of the day, you need to let these players know, I'm not going to accept that. That can't be happening on my watch. The only problem is, if Ten Hag was a brand new manager and we've never seen this before, I'd really understand it. If there was players that needed to be punished that weren't punished, I'd totally get it. But then he has been here for a significant amount of time, and let's really think of the highlighting factors of players that have let down, not done their job, not tracked back, or allowed the cross, or just performed horribly, and if they're rewarded with more game time. And one player that comes to mind, even you want to talk about last season, but especially this season, is the one and only captain in Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, a player that I love, but we have to be honest and we have to be real. Bruno has stunk up the place, and Bruno gets rewarded start after start after start after start. Not just him, Diogo Dalot. Now I know that there's not a lot of options in that area, but again, rewarded start after start after start. Now, and I know Amas and all these other players to come through, but if you're gonna, you want it to be fair. If you're a player, you want it to be fair treatment. You want fair treatment. Marcus Rashford, the amount of times you've seen him not track back, not get involved, but then rewarded. Now the manager's argument can be, well, because I don't want to just be fully in the negative zone, but I punished Rashford for his performance against Porto, allowing the cross and they go in and score. I hear it. But you know what, is that enough? Especially like now it's talking about cutting off your nose to spite your face. Rashford was the best in the game. Yes, he didn't track back in that moment, but he was getting the most change out of the person his defender was playing against. He takes him off and uses the simple word rotation. And it's not a surprise to me when I'm seeing people like Rio Ferdinand just tweet rotation, capital letters. You know what he feels. You know, it's the clarity is clear in that tweet. It's, I'm not happy with the situation. It's almost like, is that what you're gonna say? Is this your answer to this crap? Is this your answer to this poor display? What are we looking at here? That's the phase, unfortunately, we're in at the moment. That is the phase of, you know, terrible performance, rubbish excuse on the back of it. Really bad performance, shocking excuse on the back of it. And it's not working. It is not working. I haven't seen a fall off like this. And it's one to be studied. It is one to be studied. Man United, you look at the time that Emery's been there to the time that Ten Hag has been there, and two clubs getting in two different directions. One on the upward trend, and we're on the heavy downward spiral. Spiraling. We're talking about my goals this season now. I was talking about top 4 trophy. I thought we could finish like, I don't know, second, third in the league. And now we're talking about 40 points. Positive goal difference. It's an embarrassment. It is an embarrassment. I'm disgusted. First thing deep is, I don't like where this is going. I don't like the managerial decisions. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I can't even say Ten Hag, fix up your ideas, because I don't want you to be there to give us any more ideas. That's the first thing deep. Second thing, deep. The phrase is Ineos watch. A lot of people are saying it. A lot of people are focused on it, and I understand it. I understand it. You had the Sinister Six all there in their last game. You had Sir Jim. You had Omar Barada. Wilcox, Dan Ashworth, Sir Alex. I don't even know if Yvel was there, but the man them were all there. The man them were all present, senior leadership team. And they were watching this game. And what did they see? They saw a man fighting to save his job, but then did they really see the game model? Did they see what they've invested all their money in? You're talking about De Ligt, money invested on the bench. Licha, money invested on the bench. Ugarte, money invested on the bench. Now, is Johnny Evans and Maguire a part of the long-term plans? Absolutely not. Xerxes, I understand he can't play everyone at once. On the bench, comes on, can't really deliver. You got another player in Ahmad. Ahmad on the bench, but then the biggest money spent in terms of Anthony, well, we know what time it is. That's just a Hail Mary. Throwing, like, did Anthony come on and deliver? Do you see anything from Anthony? These guys can see the writings on the wall. Saying your job is on the line or you need to do something in this game to let us know that you deserve to keep your job, I think is short-sighted. Totally short-sighted. And I just hope and pray that these guys make the right decision. Let's not play around anymore. Let's not fool ourselves into believing, you know what, I like what I'm seeing here. This is going to be enough, or this is the man to take us to the step. This is the man that's going to bring us back to the elite. Man United are 14th. There's apparently a meeting on Tuesday. Listen, that meeting, it has to hit differently. I was really waiting for the yellow bar. I wanted to hear at the end of the game, its finish is complete. But these guys can see it. You're bringing everyone everyone came to that away game. Now, it's not a home match, away. All pulled up in Birmingham, said, let's see what's going on in the Villa, the Villa in Aston. Let's go and see. We're getting to the Villa in Aston, and let's have a good look. Let's go and look at this team, and let's look at two teams that really, it was the worst performance. We actually dragged Aston Villa down to our level. Now, it's a valuable point. I hear it. And getting to Villa Park ain't easy, but it's been a good hunting ground for us. It has been a good hunting ground. The position we're in, I can't stress this enough, it's a complete disgrace. It's a disgrace. It is. I'm sorry. I can't be positive about what I'm seeing. I can't be. Anyway, for me, not severely Ineos watch, but my eyes are on it. My eyes are on it. Make a decision soon. Now. I want to see something in the next couple of days. I need to see something. Third thing, Deep, that we learned from that game is all things are not well with the leadership team. All things are not well. You're looking at Ruud van Nistelrooy and Ten Hag and their communication on the touchline, and it's good. You do want discourse. They're meant to do that. They're meant to, be at each other to get the best out of the team. Discourse is not a bad thing, but in the style, there's just two different approaches to this thing. You got Ten Hag that is, I can't understand what he's doing, to be honest. And then you got another guy, like one is a bit calm, another one's showing a bit more on the bench, pointing and stuff, but are they on the same page? Are they on the same page? We don't know. We always told that Ruud van Nistelrooy was a Ten Hag appointment. He got rid of his number 2 and brought in this guy. Now I don't know. It's one of those ones where, what is really true? Because how is your number 2 moving like this in the public eye? You never want to air your dirty laundry, but listen, we're seeing the linen, we're seeing what's come out in the wash, and we're saying, hey, what's going on over there? What's really good? Now, this could be their style to push them and, accountability, very honest, transparent. But the transparency, we have to say some of that for the dressing room, mate. Because the eyes, everybody's looking at the situation at Man United. And I don't know if Ruud van Nistelrooy is trying to separate himself from the manager to say, I'm not really a part of this. This is his plan, his design, his decision. This is his game model. If I was in charge, I wouldn't do this. I don't know if he's trying to do that or it's passion, it's passion going over the top. Let me know in the comments as well what you think Rude's play is in this. But it is weird to see, and especially it's almost like a sore thumb. You're gonna see it because of how bad we are. The football's not good enough, so you're looking at everything and trying to find out why. Why is this happening? What is the meaning of all of this? And that just doesn't look good. For me, I think Ruud van Nistelrooy is literally letting the people, because imagine in Ofsted, I called it the Ofsted, and this is how these men are acting. Those are the teachers arguing while people, the invigilators are walking around trying to decide, what do we do? And we're on special measures right now. We're on special measures. This is not what we need to be seeing. Ruud, Ten Hag, it's feeling like beef to me. It's feeling like beef to me. Now, I don't want to sensationalize things. I don't want to be on my young Luckhurst. Like, you know what I mean? They're not, at this moment, they're not speaking because they went home. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but it is something we have to pay attention to. Like, and could Ruud be the next guy? That's the biggest question. Could Ruud be the next guy? Who knows? Fourth thing deep. I haven't actually mentioned a lot about the game, but the only positive I'm going to take from the game is Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans was like, it was a good performance. It was a good performance. Brave, solid, the right attitude, the right energy. Just came into the game and you could feel, I thought he was going to get injured. I thought we was going to lose him. We lost Maguire in that one, but Johnny Evans it's again, a throwback to the past. A throwback. Johnny Evans is a Sir Alex player. Let that sink in. Johnny Evans is a Sir Alex player, and it's taken a Sir Alex player to really not kind of show the standards, but mate, now, so many years Sir Alex removed, Johnny Evans is the standout player. That's scary. That is an indictment on Ten Hag's tenure. It is, I'm sorry to say it, to go back. We're talking about a guy that we got in a free, just wanted to do a bit of training to get fit. And we thought, you're a good character to have around the place. But the fall off of the rest, there's no longevity in Johnny Evans. No disrespect to the player. Love the player. Love what he's done for the club. But really? Leacher, Euro, De Ligt, these are all young players. That is the future of this club. And let's have it right. Rodgers missed a good chance. He missed a good chance. Delo, good little block there. Defense tried to come together, and Onana's been positive. Onana's been a positive. But I'm clutching at straws. And it's hard, like, I don't even want to judge the players anymore. Don't want to judge the players. Until I see a change at the top level, change in terms of in the management, I can't keep an eye on these players and say, I want this, because they all look terrible. All of these players have fallen off a cliff. All of these players, literally, from belief and what they can do on the pitch, they have fallen heavily. So now I have to say it's going to be hard to judge, but I will call out the good performers. And Johnny Evans he put in a performance to be proud of. Man of the match. Well done, Johnny Evans. Now everyone else dunk at the place, but Johnny Evans went out there and did his job. Johnny Evans, big up to you, man. I might even drop a bomb for you. Good performance. Fifth and final thing deep. Who next? What next? Where do we go from here? Listen, I heard a nasty rumor that Ineos could expect him to stay. Ineos, that's not the attitude, and that's not what I want to be seeing. Now I know, 2 draws, you can't really sack someone after 2 draws. But you're not really sacking him after 2 draws, are you? You're sacking him because of the Spurs performance. You're sacking him because of the Liverpool performance. You're sacking him because of the game model. You're sacking him for the fact that we're sitting 14th. You're sacking him for the fact that we went to 4-4-2 and there's no longevity or planning that. You're sacking him because there's no way that the goals are drying up. You're sacking him because his play style is not what we saw the other day. It was survival mode, and survival mode never reaped anything. We didn't get anything from that game. We still conceded chances. We just played a really dead side that almost papered over some cracks. If you want to, for us, we need to play Champions League football. We need to play some version of European football. That's what we need to play. Yeah. Right now, instead of trying to write off the season, salvage the season. Salvage this. Salvage what we have right now. And you must make a decision. We need to see, even if it's Inzaghi, people saying Potter, not for me personally. Tuchel, bring him in. Right now, bring in somebody. Tuchel for me is someone that I'm happy to see. Again, I can see that we're defensively frail. I don't mind getting to 5, playing 5 at the back and, 3, like, I don't know, Leach, Delete, Euro in defense, the wing backs. I don't mind seeing that, but this can't continue. How we're playing right now, too easy to beat, too embarrassing. Midfield doesn't work. I need change. I need change now. Not after the international break, not after another pumping from Chelsea, not after a pumping from Arsenal. Change this thing now. Look at Liverpool, look at everybody else, and then look at us. We're a disgrace, bro. And again, people say, give it time, it's fresh, it's a brand new season, this, that, and the other. We've seen enough. We have seen enough. Make a decision, make it fast, pull the rabbit out of the hat. We need to not know what happened and bow, new manager, he's here now. This is what we want to see. Ineos, get this decision right. We understand you lot got gassed the same way we did. The FA Cup was a beautiful trophy to win at the time, but the FA Cup honestly papered over the chasms. Not cracks, chasms. Anyway, let me know the manager that you want to see. Hit like, hit subscribe, roll to 50K by my birthday. It's a tall order, but it can be achieved. Look after yourself, people. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. I'm out.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.